Right, we're heading now the last two corners, the gridding up. Wizard on pole from Javar, so PRT lock out the front row. So we go back through the field slightly for this race start. It's a bit of a shorter grid for tonight. 15 cars, it'll still be super competitive. There's no doubt about that. This is the view I wanted at the start. Should get the time soon. There we go. The green light is gone and we are away. It's been a pretty even start so far. It looks as though we're going to have... Wizard has got the outside. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Javar's on the outside. Wizard on the inside. It's taken a little bit of the grass. I think we've got through pretty cleanly from the looks of it. It's been a great start actually. It is very, very clean. It's good to see. Everyone's got through. A lot of respect shown. Same with Rainify looking to get up the inside of Harris. He's showing the nose there. Changes from the start so far. It's been pretty calm. Bit of movement at the back here. Time Morgo has actually lost a position. He's got Brett Want just ahead of him. Carpet Snake with BHR. Eager Win just behind him. Black Falcon. It's good to see the Nissan out there. So it's pretty close so far amongst the top 5 drivers. There's a little bit of a gap back to 6. So we've got Wizard from Javar, so the positions haven't changed at the front. Will Star, sorry, Sidog in 3rd, so he's moved up on Will Star. M. Harris in 5th. Strong showing for Harris. The leading Pro-Am driver in the field so far. He's got Rainify just behind him. As the cars make their way onto the back straight. It's a pretty good circuit in Indianapolis. I don't mind it myself. My experiences at Indianapolis have actually been in the V8 when iRacing. It's a slightly different configuration, but these cars are pretty fun to drive around here. It's a big overtaking position here. You don't want to take too much of that curb. The positions stay as they are. Let's move back to the front. Half a second in it. Fastest lap of the race to Javar there. Not surprised by that. So Carpet Snake has gone backwards here. He's had a moment on that previous lap. So he's dropped to the back of the field in 15th. Trying to see if there's any damaged cars here. Doesn't look like it, so he might have done that one on his own. So someone awesome in 7th. He's the leading Payton Next Level Racing driver. Oh, he's taking a bit of the grass in the entry. Survives. It's this one currently in 8th. He's gone wide, he's on the grass. Can he hold on to it? Yes, he does. So someone is still looking to get this pass done on Rain of Fire. Just go on board with him, see if he can get this done at turn 1. I don't quite think he's going to be close enough. Turn 1, big braking, get the car turning. You don't want to take too much of that curb on the inside. You can take a lot more of the curb through here. Really make a move up the inside. He's going to look for it. He's showing the nose. He's going to take a bit of the grass. Rain of Fire holds on to it. This is a good battle between these two. Take any of the curve on the inside, that left-hander. Through here, I just have a feeling that someone is going to gain a hell of a lot of time. It's a good exit. He has gained some time back. It's not close enough this time to even show the nose. Someone just ahead has grabbed a little bit too much of the grass. Looks like that might have been Harris in that Lamborghini. So Rain of Fire's held onto this here. He's sustained that pressure well. Nice little battle here between Psydog and Willstar. Psydog's just taking a little bit too much of the dirt on the exit of turn 1. So the races for season 12 have moved to racing weekly, and it doesn't quite work out for everyone's schedule, which is why there's slightly lower numbers. It's the first season in quite a while that we've run weekly. It does have an impact, but it doesn't take any away from this racing. So it looks as though he's actually crept up closer to Javar here. I think he has. He's brought that down about half a second, I think, on this particular lap. Trying to get the lap times at the end of this lap. It's just crept out slightly, so he's ended the lap well. Get some lap times here, 36.3, 36.7, 36.5, 36.6. It's 37, so the top 4 all in the 36s. It drops away a bit from there. Just see what the closest battles a bit further down the field are here. Someone awesome still all over the back of Rain of Fire here. Carpet Snake hasn't managed to make his way back through. He hasn't really caught the back of the train, and Black Falcon's just slowly dropped off Aaron. A bit of oversteer there for Aaron. Aaron does look like a bit of a handful as he's trying to get the power down. He's going to have to be pretty careful here. Looks pretty loose. And 3 P&L boys all in a row here. So this is a good opportunity here. Someone awesome. Can he get this done? No, he can't. Oh, Rain of Fire's run wide. Someone awesome. He did look to go around the outside. He's going to try the switch back on. He doesn't quite get that done. If he can stick in the slipstream, fair opportunity at turn 1 here. Pulls out. It's a good opportunity for him. The best he's had so far. Can he get him under brakes? Is Hannah going to have a go? Can he pull it up? Grabs a little bit of the curve. This is great racing by these two. Rain of Fire's not going to give up. Goes around the outside of turn 1. Keeps hold of that position. This is good racing. Someone's getting impatient here. Rain, a little bit of oversteer at the exit. This is it brings S1 right into this battle. This is the best. This sector. Rain of Fire just has a bit of a moment. Here we go. Can someone get this done here? Doesn't quite break as deep as Rain. Got 2 P&L drivers all over the back of him. He's a lot better through this sector this time round. Will he have another? I don't think he's quite close enough to have another go at him at turn 1. No, he's not. This is great driving by Rain. Defensive in a couple of spots, but the rest is keeping his lines. Oh, he's going to have a go. Someone, can he hold it? Oh, there's contact. Rain's got him. Oh, Rain's going to redress that. Someone was just held up slightly as he's trying to get the car turned in. It's great sportsmanship. Rain of Fire gives the position back to someone, waited for him. They're both pretty quick, so it'll be good to see them try and catch up. So just caught Eagle Wind having a bit of oversteer there. Can Ty Morgo? He's on sideways polka here. Shows the nose, can't get it done. So that's moved Zest up into 6th. We've got Harris. Javar's had a moment here. I was looking at the gap that... and there's a bit of damage on the back of his car there. And he's pitting. So Javar has had a moment somewhere. So he's pitting, get rid of that damage. And that's a telltale sign on the front of Psydog. We don't know what has happened, but there's been contact. It's a bit of damage on the front of Psydog. Unfortunately, we missed that one while we were watching that battle between Someone and Rain. So that's moved Will Start up into 2nd position, and a healthy gap for Wizard out in front. So that's 2 rounds in a row that Javar's come unstuck and had contact with another car. For Psydog too. He was caught up in the dramas of lap 1 last week. Wasn't able to get a good position out of that one, as we've got Carpet Snake, who's gone round at turn 4. He's going again now. Javar's just coming out now. He's going to go down. He's going to go a lap down. It would have been a big gulp of fuel and tyres. Whatever damage has been repaired. See the back bumper. It's all sorted. But he's going a lap down, so he's going to get blue flags. As soon as he comes out, as you can see, there's the blue flag at the top left of the screen. So he's got M. Harris just behind him. So S1 has made up some ground on Harris here. Back behind him, we've got Sideways and Time Will Go. This gap's just eked out a little bit on this lap. And we've got, sorry, that was Brett Watt's gotten ahead of Time Will Go. Yes, apologies, we missed whatever's happened there. Just a bit surprising for me. Maybe this McLaren just likes the Indy circuit a little bit more than the Porsche does. It's another strong showing from Brett. Just have a look at Sidog. See if this damage is giving him any dramas. Have a look at the position of the wheel as he jumps on the straight here. Oh, hold on to words. Just grab the grass at the exit. Bit of oversteer. Seem to be too bad, but you're giving him some aero troubles. Just over 2 seconds to Will Star ahead of him. Get some lap times at the end of this one. Attempts on Will Star. Will Star was fractionally slower, so just trying to work out where the best sector is for Sidog here. Will he be able to make up these couple of seconds? Good car control, that's for sure. Not really surprised by that in the slightest. Scott Jabbar 1.5 seconds behind. It is a very, very long pit lane here, so it is most likely that cars will go a lap down once they do pit. It's a lap of Indy with Sidog. It's good to see his car control through here. Let's see what his time is in this lap. He's lost a little bit of ground at the start. Catching him behind. It was about half a second in that previous lap. Carpet Snake currently in 14th position. Has Rain of Fire, who's making his way back through. So someone awesome's made his way back up into 9th. Already after all of that. So someone awesome's got very, very good pace here. He was obviously he was being held up by Rain. He got that pass done, but he was just understeering through the corner, and Rain has jumped on the throttle early, trying to get that switch back, and has unfortunately made contact with someone awesome. Someone back up into 9th. He's past his teammate Eagle. I think he might have been back behind Aaron. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Sideways Polka, there's got P&L cars as Ty Morgo heads to the pits. He's going to get this one done a bit earlier. Sidog is in too. That's a good move. Eagle Wind's just struggling a little bit this season. Former series champ. I think the BMW with the BOP hit, he's just not quite feeling it. A bit surprised to see him back this far, as we have a drive-through penalty, and that is for Carpet Snake. I wonder if that will be for track cuts, I think. So Sidog is coming out now. He is not quite going to go a lap down, as we've got a car spun around, and that is Rain of Fire, and that is big damage on the front of the BMW. So coming out of the exit of turn 7 onto the back straight, he would have given it a little bit too much of a kick, and it has thrown him off the horse and into the fence. And that is not nice to see. It's been a tough night for Rain. It's Brett Bond. It's coming into the pits at the moment. So Ty Morgo. So Javar, with that damage that he's had fixed, is actually, I think he's lost a fair amount of ground. So Ty Morgo is only a second away from him. Got some cars exiting the pits at the moment. Brett Want, he's got Sidog, who's just come through now. This is a very, very, very long pit lane. does Brett come out? Brett is out just ahead of Javar, so this is great. Gain by Brett. As Ty Morgo has actually lost a bit of ground since the pit stop. So just as he's waiting for the tyres to get up to temp. And Wizard is just doing Wizard things as he did last week. Quite calmly. See much from him. It's been a great drive so far. It's coming up to that time where the pit stops should all be flowing through now. There's a couple more in the pits as well. So Will Star's headed in as well. Disqualified. Carpet Snake hasn't got his drive through done in time. And that will be his night done. So that's unfortunate for Carpet Snake. Pretty good qualifying. We'll just wait to see where Woolstar comes out. So Rain of Fire's got that damage fixed. He's done his pit stop. Eagle Wing continues on. So S1's moved up into second. Time Morgan with a 37.6, who's a second slower than Javar. Javar's actually got pretty good pace here. He'll be coming back from that damage that he's been had repaired. He's got Brentmont just ahead of him. This guy's 8 seconds from Wizard here, so Wizard, his pace has slowly dropped off. Half a second between Psydog and Willstar, so Psydog's has gained ground on Willstar through the pit stops. Aaron's in. Black Falcon continues on. Someone Awesome is the other car who's in, so interesting to see where Someone Awesome will come out. As M. Harris continues on. So he's the lead Pro-Am driver. So it's been a great drive. He's got Zest 1 just ahead of him. So Zest 1 has got by on Harris. So Harris was ahead of Zest. So Zest's made a couple of positions throughout this race. This has been a really good drive. And that is Aaron who's in. Someone Awesome who's exiting. Where's he going to come out? So there goes Brett Want and Javar, and Ty Morgo's got out ahead of Someone Awesome's and Aaron in 13th at the moment. Brett Want's got a hell of a lot of pressure on him here. Oh, and he runs wide. It's very easily done here. He has got the run onto the back straight. But Javar, that's good racecraft. He just slowed up and tried to get a run on him down the straight. The McLaren seems to have the legs though, so he's got good pace. Thought with Javar getting on the power early, he might have been able to gain a bit of ground on Brett. Brett's driving this very well. He's taking a lot of grass. Doesn't want to do that too much and get track cuts. Ruin his race completely if any penalty comes through now. It'll be tough coming into this corner with the sun where it is. It just goes behind the stands just as you get into the braking zone. These two getting away from Morgo here. This one is just just exited the pits ahead of these guys. So Psydog's managed to get by Willstar. He has got some really good pace in this Porsche. And he's got half race distance to try and catch Wizard. Try and find these extra 10 seconds. So we've got Sideways and Eagle Wind in the pits at the moment. Harris is looking to go longer through the race before chucking a fresh set of boots on and going to the end. It's in amongst a little bit of lap traffic. Just make my note of where his pace is. Go back to this particular battle. Javar and Brett won. Brett might have just cost himself this position here, and I think he has, because Javar's going to get a good run around the outside of the second last turn. He will get that job done. He was very patient with it. A little mistake there by Brett. So now that the field has been cleansed, all the pit stops have been done, I think. Oh, sorry, one to go. As M. Harris continues. So he's doing a 38.2. Similar pace to the lapped cars that are behind, that are around him, that have got their pit stop out of the way. Check these lap times at the front of the field. See where Psydog sits. Wizard 36.2. That's great pace. Great pace from Wizard. $36.5 for Psydog, 36.8 for Willstar. So it's good pace from Psydog. I'm not sure if he got that. Oh, it doesn't look like he got the damage fixed, unless it is a glitch. He would have wanted to save himself some time. Otherwise, he may have ended up back where Javar was. Javar 36.9 on that lap. Zest in the 37s. There's only 3 and a bit seconds between those two. Next battle to keep an eye on, as M. Harris is in the pits at the moment. Expects him to come out, I'd say just behind Zest. Half seconds back to Javar. M. Harris still sitting in his pit bay. He's yet to move as Wizard takes back the lead of this race. Harris is down. Where does he come out? Here's Zest coming through the second last turn. It is a massively long pit lane here. It is just absolutely torture sitting there. Your rival's going past it. Full throttle, and you're sitting there. So he's lost a position to Zest. He's going to lose a position to Javar as well. And Brett won. And Time will go. Where's Harris going to come out? So these fresh tyres and a lower fuel load. Let's see if he can get these couple of positions back. He was up into 5th or 4th at one stage, I think. So he was up here. So what's the difference? It's about 9 seconds. He's going to have to get onto this pretty quickly and get by Ty Morgo, Brett Want, Javar and Zeswan to get back to where he was before the pit stops. It's going to be a tough ask. Some quality drivers in that bunch. So Will Star has he hasn't dropped off from Sidog all that much. It's actually quicker on that previous lap. So as this race goes on, this damage might begin to start having an impact on lap time for Sai. So keeping a very, very close eye on this particular battle as well. This guy here is doing it very, very well. Just can't even see the opposition. See, he's got a lap car ahead of him. Might just look over his shoulder for a lap of Indy. Oh, he must have known I was watching him. A little mistake, he's just ran deep, so that's not really going to have an impact on him. He's got that much of a gap over the opposition at the moment. Does he see them coming onto the back straight? Only now, that's the gap that he's got, basically the length of the front straight. Oh, cheers, Wilco. So these two, Sidog and Willstar, obviously have quite a few battles together. So this is a good little rivalry. Unfortunately, we missed when the pass was made. Hasn't gained too much ground on Zest 1. 1.8 seconds behind, or 2 seconds behind. That gap hasn't grown much since we last saw it either. And here's M. Harris. And someone awesome has gained ground on Polka. So we'll have a look at this battle. Someone. Where's he going to get this pass done on sideways? Bit of understeer for someone who's lost ground. It's another battle brewing between this is Aaron and Eaglewin. Eaglewin's struggles continues. He's run too deep and he's off the track, and that is the position gained for Aaron. Oh. As Aaron runs wide himself. Where can someone get this job done? Is he going to go for it at turn 1? He is. Can he pull it up? He does. He does get that done cleanly. Very, very well done. As we've got car And that is rain or fire, so it was a yellow flag thrown up for rain. Not too sure what happened, but it's unfortunate for him. It was a tough night. Actually catch the sports lap time Harris did in that previous lap. Yeah, so this gap between Sidehog and Willstar's just eked out a bit further. It's 3 seconds now. 20 minutes left in the race. We're on lap 23 at the moment. Field seems pretty well settled at the moment. Just watch a couple of the lap times as they cross the line here. Brett Bond 37.3, Javar 37.6, Ty Morgo 37 flat, M Harris 37.5, 37.0. So the fresh tyres later in the stint hasn't exactly worked for Harris. Might come back to him later in the stint as the tyres really drop off the guys that have gone early. It's all pretty settled down now. Oh, rain. Sorry to see you in the pits. That was embarrassing. Oh, well, I didn't actually see it on stream, so I think you'll be right there, mate. There's no incriminating evidence, so head up, get back into it. Unless you're talking about the incident with someone, then yes, we did get that one on. See how Harris has gone on this lap. No, so he's a couple tenths slower than the cars around him at the moment. And he's losing ground to someone also, so someone's catching him quite quickly. It's going to be less than a second if this continues. And definitely will if he grabs too much of the dirt like he just had. Back from Harris. Someone pushing to try and get him. Rain of fire. Car felt completely different to practice. Had no grip in the rear at all. Had no control whatsoever. That's yeah, that sucks. I know that feeling. It kind of sinks your heart here. You've done practice and got a bit of confidence and you get to the race and it just, the feeling goes when that happens. It's a struggle to push it, and when you do, unfortunately things happen like what's happened to you tonight, and it sucks. It's a horrible feeling. Sometimes you drive out of the pits and you just go, what is this feel in your hands and everything? The feedback, the feeling for the brakes, accelerator, it just feels so completely odd to what you're used to. Horrible feeling. I feel for you. It's happened to me too many times. Someone awesome's got some really good pace here. It's putting on loads of pressure on Harris. Harris just runs deep. He's got a bit of understeer going. Someone's going to try and switch on him here. Someone's got to run. Oh, he's going to go to the inside. He's got that done safely. Can he get this move to stick? Big braking by someone. Awesome, and he does. That's a really good pass. Seen a couple of those from someone tonight. Just when you've got a bit of confidence in the speed he's shown. But Harris, with those fresher tyres, he's actually no longer the leader of the Pro-Am class, which was pace earlier in the race. It's a bit of a surprise. Just double check. Yes, the leader in the class is in fact Brett Wan. The cars are running the LFM BOP, as you can see under the handicap. Changes to the weights. Too sure about the minus 23 kilos when Wizards this far ahead of the field. Then again, with the BOP, you're still going to find that the cream absolutely rises to the top, and that's what happens. Wizard has just completely stayed out of trouble. Both races, both rounds. His teammate Javars had some dramas. Finds himself just ahead of Brett Wan, with Ty Morgo hunting down Brett again. So these two P&L drivers are in a battle again. They were last week. Lap times are dropping away, so mid-37s now. CS1's done a good job of holding on to fourth. Will stays. It's around that 2 seconds to Sidog. Sidog, who was looking for a much more consistent round this week. He's disappointed with the dramas at the start of the race last week. Unfortunately, with a bit of drama, a bit of damage on his car. Not sure how that came about. It's a 15-second lead to Wizard. Field's the field's very spread out now. It's 2 second gap, or 1.5 seconds now, between Willstar and Sidog. I think might be the closest battle apart from the teammates, Ty Morgo and Brett Wan. Oh, and Ty Morgo is going lawn mowing. He's held onto it. I thought he was going to spin that for a second, but he's held onto it. And we've missed something here. Someone awesome, after me giving him that bit of praise for the overtakes, has had his own moment and has dropped back down to 12th. So he was actually up ahead of Harris. And I suspect he might have done that on his own. He had a handy gap over Harris. Which is why I was ready to get away from that particular battle. There is a bit of damage on the front of Harris's car, so maybe maybe I have missed something here. I think there is. Or maybe he did come back at someone. As this race seems to be coming back to Willstar here. So it was half a second quicker on that previous lap. The gap's less than a second now. What's happened to Sidog? Is it this damage late in the race? The 14 kilo difference in the weight of the cars with the BOP. Are his tyres falling off a cliff, and this is bringing it back to Willstar. So it's going to be a good battle to the end. Can he force an error from Sidog? Oh, he just about does it himself. I thought he was going to go around then. Oh no, I thought I'd cursed him. You're kidding me. Commentators cursed someone in a race last week. I don't want to do it now. Just lost that little bit of a gap that he had. Well, that little bit of a gain that he had. So he's still quicker on that lap. This is very surprising. Times are coming down, so high 36s. It's 10th quicker. Puts the pressure on Sidog. You never know what can happen here. Both pushing, which is why Willstar almost went round himself. Both these guys got very, very good car control. Credit for that. That was much, much better through there by Willstar. Internet issue going on. I'm really just sitting back and admiring how good this bit of racing is. This is really good driving by both of these guys. Still enough laps to put plenty of pressure on. It's 4/10 up on that previous lap. He was just about how to run. And he pulls it up very well. Both drivers do. That's really good from Willstar. He just backed out of it early. He just realised that he didn't quite have enough pace to really go for the move. Pulled back in. Made sure he was going to pull the car up. It's a very good decision. Just go slightly tighter through the left-hander. He's going to run here. Can he get on the power? Not quite. It's a little bit of oversteer. It's a bit tough with the aero wash. There is not much in it between these two. to swap now. Hook the camera. Can you pull it in tighter and get on the power? It's just a little bit of a wobble through that last turn. He doesn't want to go any wider. Side Dog's go on the inside. Can he get... This is great driving. He's going to hold on to it. Oh, he's just backed out of it. That's really good to see. Good patience by Willstar. He could have just sent it, but he knew that Sidog was going to need to come across and turn in to that corner. He couldn't run any wider. He just backed out of it. It's smart driving. It's better to finish the race than not finish and ruin someone else's night as well. This is a really, really good battle. Oh, he's thrown a bit wide there. Laps remaining. It's going to have a go again. It's going to try and get a better exit. Sidog's onto this. Two quality drivers. Turn one's probably going to be the best spot for him, or if he gets a good run, it might be here, but he's a little bit too far away at this point. Oh, gained a lot of ground under brakes. Sidog defends. 2 laps to go. It's going to go to the inside. This is a good opportunity for him to get this done. Can he pull it up? He does. Sidog just gets a bit of oversteer. He's a bit eager to try and get that pressure back on. Willstar moves up into second. Does Sidog have an answer here? He's going to give it everything. We know that. Great pass by Willstar. Sidog just didn't cover it enough. Has he got anything for him? In the meantime, final lap. Wizard continues to just get the job done. He's got a 20-second lead over Will Star in second position. Just go back and have a look at the gap here. Don't think Sidorg's going to have enough here. The damage and the tyres and the porker are done. Be looking forward to the end of this one. Someone awesome has caught back up to the back of Eagle Wind. Aaron's sitting at the back of the top 10. Sideways in 9th. Harris, disappointing where he's finished up there. He was in for a really good showing. The pace that he had. Similar to last week, we've got the two P&L boys, Ty Morgate and Brett Want. So Brett Want, I think he's leading the way for P&L at the moment, and he's in the points with the results from last week, and he's the leading Pro-Am driver again. He's showing up Ty Morgo and Eagle Wind. It's a great showing. Javar in 5th position. Final lap, we'll see. We'll just come back to this one. So it's battle for 4th. But we have Wizard coming through to cross the line. 2 from 2 for him. Congratulations. And we have got so much time before I need to change cars. Just appreciate how good a drive this is. Not a scratch on this Ferrari whatsoever. As we go back and watch, Will Star takes second position from Sidor. Great battle between these two. Very, very well done. Sidor's had enough. He's pulling over. It's S1. I think he's going to hold. He's going to hold on to it. It's a good comeback by Javar. And Brett Want is going to hold on from Ty Morgo. M. Harris. Yeah, there's that bit of damage at the front of that car. Interesting to find out what happened to him. Sideways in 9th, and we've got Aaron in 10th position. Eagle Wind in 11th. Black Falcon in the Nissan. And someone awesome has had another moment. He's gone back to 13th. So someone awesome, after the pace he showed throughout this race, is going to end up the final car on the lead lap. So disappointing night for him. It was goodbye Falcon. So yeah, and Carpet Snake has disqualified. So Rain of Fire finished up in the pits, and yeah, someone awesome in 13th position. So congratulations again to Wizard. That was a phenomenal drive. Will Star and Sidorg second and third, rounding out the podium. That was a great battle between those two. The driving standard was very, very high quality, which is awesome to see. So that is round 2 done and dusted for Tier 1. Thank you all for joining, and we will see you next week for round 3. Enjoy the rest of your week. Good night.